Before you write a goal, before you open a planner, before you build another strategy, I want you to slow down for just a moment. Because one of the biggest mistakes leaders make, often without even realizing it, is planning ahead of God instead of slowing down to plan with Him. So today, I want to share what to ask before you plan anything. These questions will help you avoid burnout, misalignment, and unnecessary frustration, and instead help you plan with clarity, confidence, and peace. If you're a leader in ministry, the marketplace, or your home, this is for you. Question number one: God, what are you doing in this season? This is the most important question. It's not what do I want you to do, not what did I do last year, and not even what worked before. But God, what are you doing now? Scripture reminds us in Ecclesiastes 3 that there is a time for everything. That means what was right for one season may be completely wrong for the next. Many leaders often feel stuck because they are trying to resurrect an assignment God already completed. Before you plan, pause and ask, is this a building season or a pruning season? Am I being called to expand or to stabilize? Is this season to initiate or to maintain? Planning without understanding the season leads to frustration. Planning with the season leads to flow. Pause a moment, take 10 seconds and ask yourself, have I actually asked God what season I'm in, or have I assumed it? Question two: what is my actual assignment? Vision and assignment are not the same thing. You can have a big vision, but your assignment may be just one piece of it right now. So, this is where many leaders overload themselves. They try to lead everything, fix everything, build everything, be everything for everyone. But God assigns focus, not frenzy. So ask yourself, what specifically has God entrusted me right now? Who am I responsible for in this season? And what outcome is God asking me to steward, not impress? Jesus himself modeled this. He didn't heal everyone. He didn't stay everywhere. He stayed aligned with his assignment. If you plan outside of your assignment, you will feel stretched. But if you plan within it, you will feel supported. Here's a key reminder. Your assignment determines your priorities. It's not your ambition and it's not external pressure. Question three: what needs to be released before I move forward? This is the question that most people avoid, but it's definitely a non negotiable. You cannot carry old weight into a new season. Before planning, ask, what habits are draining me? What commitments no longer align? What expectations from either myself or others need to be laid down? Sometimes the delay you're experiencing isn't because God hasn't spoken, it's because your hands are too full to receive what's next. Isaiah 43 talks about God doing a new thing, but it also reminds us that He makes a way where there was none. That way often requires release. Release is not failure, release is obedience. Here's a reflection question for you to consider. What will be coming lighter if you stop carrying what God never asked you to hold? Question four: what does alignment look like? Not just productivity. Y'all, this is big. Not everything productive is purposeful. Before you plan, ask, does this align with my values? Does this protect my peace? Does this honor my capacity? Does this reflect who God is shaping me to become? Alignment means your plans match your identity, not just your output. If your plan requires constant exhaustion, forces compromise, disconnects you from God, or erodes your joy, it may be successful by the world's standards, but it is definitely misaligned by God's. God cares about how you build, not just what you build. Question 5. What is one obedient step I can take, not the whole plan? This is the final question, and this one brings relief. God rarely gives the whole blueprint at once. So before planning, ask, what is the next obedient step? Not the 5-year vision, not the entire roadmap, just the next right step. Scripture tells us that God orders our steps, not our leaps. When you plan everything at once, you create pressure. When you plan step by step with God, you create momentum. Obedience precedes clarity. Movement reveals direction. So before you plan anything, be sure to pause. Ask the questions that protect your alignment, your peace, and your purpose. Because planning with God isn't slower, it's just wiser, it's lighter, and it lasts longer. If this teaching resonated with you, I invite you to stay connected. This is the heart behind the work I do with women leaders, helping you move from vision to action without overwhelm. Here's something that I want to leave you with. And I want you to drop it in the comments to share with me where you are. I'll be praying for you. And if you would like, I can even share ways that you can connect further with me to discuss ways that we can partner together to help you walk this out. But the question is, which question do you need to sit with before you plan your next move?